Hello, my dear friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. It's no accident that you found this moment for yourself. Life has a beautiful way of guiding us exactly where we need to be, even when we're unsure or feeling a little lost. Maybe you're curious about how to change your life, or perhaps you're feeling stuck, wondering if things will ever get better. I want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, that it's perfectly okay to feel that way. We've all had moments where we question ourselves, where we wonder if we're truly capable of creating the life we desire. But I promise you, you are far more powerful than you realize. Right now, just by being here, you've already taken a wonderful step toward opening a new door in your life. You don't need to have all the answers, and you don't need to fix everything overnight. You simply need to be willing. Willing to believe, even just a little, that change is possible for you. And it is. It truly is. I want you to take a deep breath with me. Feel the air fill your body, and as you exhale, let go of any tension you might be holding. This is your time, a gentle space where there is no judgment, only love and understanding. I'm here with you, like a dear friend holding your hand, reminding you that everything you seek is already within you. You don't have to struggle or force anything. You simply need to allow. Even 1 minute of loving, focused thought can begin to shift your world. Imagine that, a single minute where you speak kindly to yourself, where you affirm your worth and open your heart to the good that life has to offer. That minute can be the start of something beautiful. You've been thinking thoughts all your life, and those thoughts have shaped much of your experience. But today, we're going to gently guide those thoughts in a new direction, one filled with hope, possibility, and self-love. You are safe here. You are loved. And together, we're going to discover just how easy it can be to invite positive change into your life. There's nothing complicated about it. You don't need special tools or years of study. All you need is a quiet moment, a willingness to believe in yourself, and a few simple words spoken with care. So, as we continue this journey, I invite you to open your heart and mind just a little wider. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that wonderful things are already on their way to you. Life is always listening, my friend, and it delights in giving you what you believe you deserve. Let's begin to believe in something beautiful together. You hold within you a power that is greater than anything outside of you. This power isn't something you have to earn or search for. It has been with you from the very beginning. Every thought you think, every word you speak, is shaping your world in ways you may not even realize. It's like planting seeds in a garden. Each thought is a seed, and with time, those seeds grow into the experiences of your life. If you plant seeds of love, joy, and abundance, that is what will bloom around you. If you plant seeds of fear or doubt, those too will take root. But here's the wonderful truth. You get to choose which seeds you plant from this moment forward. There's no need to blame yourself for the past. We've all had negative thoughts. We've all spoken words that didn't serve us. But today is a new day, and with it comes a fresh opportunity to create something better. You are the gardener of your mind, and you can decide to nurture only those thoughts that bring you happiness and peace. You don't have to control every single thought. That would be exhausting. Instead, gently guide your focus toward what feels good, what feels loving. When you notice a negative thought, don't criticize yourself. Simply say, "Oh, that's interesting." I don't need that thought anymore, and let it drift away like a cloud. Then choose a new thought, one that supports you and lifts you up. For example, you might say to yourself, I am in charge of my thoughts, and my thoughts create my wonderful life. Feel how empowering those words are. When you speak to yourself with kindness and intention, you begin to activate the creative power within you. You don't need to force change. You only need to be consistent in offering yourself loving, positive words. Even small shifts in your thinking can lead to big changes over time. It's like turning the wheel of a ship. Just a slight adjustment can set you on a completely new course. Remember, every thought you choose is an affirmation. Whether you're aware of it or not, you are always affirming something. So why not affirm something beautiful? Why not tell yourself how worthy, capable, and deserving you are? The universe is always responding to the energy you send out. When you begin to focus on thoughts of love, gratitude, and abundance, life reflects those things back to you in wonderful ways. You are never stuck. You are never powerless. You are the creator of your experience, and you have everything you need to design a life filled with joy and fulfillment. Trust in this truth, and know that by simply choosing loving thoughts, you are already transforming your world. The law of attraction is really quite simple, though many people make it seem complicated. It's not about complicated rituals or secret techniques. It's about understanding that what you focus on grows. Your thoughts are like magnets, gently drawing to you experiences that match the energy you're putting out. If you spend your time thinking about problems, you tend to attract more situations that feel like problems. But if you begin to focus on solutions, on gratitude, on the good that already exists in your life, you open the door for more positive experiences to flow in. It's really about the energy you carry each day. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you want to hear beautiful music, you have to tune into the right frequency. You can't stay tuned to a station of worry and expect to hear songs of joy. When you choose thoughts of love, peace, and abundance, you're tuning into the frequency where those experiences live. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to think positive thoughts every second of the day. All it takes is a gentle shift in awareness. Begin noticing where your mind tends to go, and when you catch yourself focusing on something negative, kindly guide yourself back. You might say, I choose to focus on what I want, not what I fear. It's a practice like learning to ride a bicycle. At first you may wobble a little, but with time it becomes second nature. The more you practice, the easier it gets. You'll start to notice that your mood lifts, your body feels lighter, and opportunities begin to appear where you once saw obstacles. There is also a deep connection between your thoughts and your body. When you think loving, peaceful thoughts, your body responds with relaxation and healing. When you dwell in fear or anger, your body tenses and becomes stressed. So by choosing better feeling thoughts, you're not only attracting positive experiences, you're also nurturing your health and well-being. A simple affirmation like, what I give out, I receive. I choose to give out love and positivity can work wonders. Say it softly to yourself throughout the day, especially when you feel your mind drifting toward worry. The universe is always listening, always responding to the vibration you offer. When you understand this, you realize that you have the power to shape your life in beautiful ways. It doesn't require struggle or effort, just a willingness to guide your thoughts with love. And remember, Even one small positive thought can begin to shift everything. You are worthy of a life filled with joy, abundance, and peace. And it all begins with the thoughts you choose to think today. Isn't it wonderful to know that change doesn't have to be difficult or time-consuming? So many people believe they need to spend hours each day trying to fix their lives or make things happen. But life doesn't work that way. Life responds to the energy you bring, not the number of hours you spend worrying or forcing things. 1 minute, that's all it takes to begin shifting your energy. Just 60 seconds of focused, loving thought can set powerful things in motion. Imagine standing in a quiet space, closing your eyes, and speaking words of kindness to yourself for just 1 minute. In that short time, you're telling the universe, I am ready. I am open to receive. You don't need to beg or plead for good things to come. You only need to align your thoughts with what you desire. Think of it like using a magnifying glass to focus sunlight. The light is always there, but when you focus it, it becomes powerful enough to ignite change. Your mind works the same way. When you focus your thoughts, even briefly, on love, abundance, and gratitude, you amplify that energy. The universe responds to clarity, not confusion. So when you take just a minute to clearly affirm your worth and your desires, you're sending out a strong, beautiful signal. You might say, 1 minute of love and focus aligns me with the abundance of the universe. Feel how peaceful and empowering that is. It's not about doing more. It's about being present and intentional. When you understand this, you release the pressure to constantly do and instead allow yourself to simply be. And in that state of being, miracles begin to unfold. You start noticing small blessings, an unexpected opportunity, a kind word from a stranger, a sense of calm where there used to be stress. These are signs that your energy is shifting. You are always in communication with life, and life is always responding. So trust in the power of those quiet moments. Trust that even 1 minute, when filled with love and intention, can create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. You don't need to struggle. You only need to focus, gently and consistently, and watch how life begins to meet you with open arms. Sometimes, without realizing it, we carry so much mental clutter. Thoughts of doubt, fear, and worry can pile up in our minds like old newspapers we forgot to throw away. These thoughts become heavy, weighing us down and blocking the flow of good things into our lives. But you don't have to hold on to them. You have the power to clear that mental space and make room for something better. It starts with a simple decision, a choice to let go of resistance. Resistance often shows up as those little voices in your head saying, I can't do this, or things never work out for me. But those are just old patterns, habits of thinking that no longer serve you. You are not your negative thoughts. You are the one who observes them. And because you can observe them, you can also release them. Take a deep breath and imagine yourself gently sweeping away those limiting beliefs. There's no need to fight them or judge yourself for having them. Just acknowledge them and let them go, like leaves floating down a stream. One beautiful way to clear resistance is through forgiveness, not just of others, but of yourself. Forgive yourself for the times you didn't believe in your worth. Forgive yourself for holding on to fear. It's okay. You were doing the best you could with what you knew. Now, you know better, and you can choose differently. You might say, I release all doubts. I trust the process of life. Repeat it softly whenever you feel tension or worry creeping in. Another gentle practice is to place your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and tell yourself, I am safe. It's okay to let go. Feel the comfort in those words. Your mind and body respond to kindness far more than they do to criticism. As you clear away the clutter, you create space for peace, clarity, and abundance to flow in. You'll notice that your thoughts become lighter, your emotions more balanced, and your body more relaxed. This is how you open the door to receiving all the good that life has to offer. By letting go of resistance, you allow yourself to move forward with ease. You don't have to force anything to happen. Simply clear the path, and life will naturally bring you what you desire. Trust in this gentle process, and know that every time you choose to release a negative thought, you are making room for miracles. There are certain words, simple yet powerful, that can transform your life when spoken with love and intention. These are the words you can say to yourself for just 1 minute each day. Words that align you with the flow of abundance, peace, and joy. It's not about reciting them mindlessly, but about feeling them in your heart as you speak. When you say, I am worthy, you're reminding yourself of a truth that has always been within you, even if you've forgotten it at times. When you affirm, I am open to receive, you're signaling to the universe that you are ready to welcome all the good that is waiting for you. And when you declare, I am aligned with infinite possibilities, you're stepping into a space where anything becomes possible. These are not just phrases, they are keys that unlock the doors to a new reality. The beauty of this practice is its simplicity. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to wonder if you're doing it right. All you need is a quiet moment, a gentle breath, and a willingness to believe in the power of your own words. Speak these affirmations slowly, allowing each word to settle into your being. Feel the warmth they bring, like a soft light filling every corner of your mind and heart. At first, it might feel unfamiliar, especially if you're used to speaking harshly to yourself. But with each repetition, these words will begin to feel more natural, more true. Your subconscious mind is always listening, always absorbing the messages you give it. When you feed it words of love and empowerment, it begins to shift your beliefs, and those new beliefs start to shape your reality. Even if you don't see immediate changes on the outside, trust that something is happening within. It's like planting a seed. You may not see the sprout right away, but beneath the surface, growth is taking place. The more you nurture these words, the stronger their roots become. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts. You'll stand a little taller, smile a little more, and begin to expect good things to come your way. This is the magic of speaking to yourself with love and intention. So, take just 1 minute each day to say these words. Let them be a gentle reminder of who you truly are, a beautiful, deserving being, fully connected to the endless possibilities of life. This simple daily practice can become a beautiful ritual, a moment where you reconnect with your true self. You don't need anything fancy, just you, your words, and a little bit of willingness. Each day, find a quiet space where you can stand or sit comfortably. If you like, place your hand over your heart or look into your own eyes in a mirror. These small gestures remind you that this is a sacred time, a time for you to speak love into your life. For 1 minute, repeat your affirmations softly and gently, as if you were comforting a dear friend. Words like, I am worthy, I am open to receive, I am aligned with infinite possibilities. Feel each word as you say it. Let them wrap around you like a warm blanket. You don't have to rush. There's no need to force belief if it doesn't come right away. Just speak the words and allow them to settle in your heart. Over time, your mind will begin to accept these loving truths. After you finish, take a moment to simply breathe and notice how you feel. If you'd like, you can write down any thoughts or feelings that come up. This doesn't have to be long. Just a few words to capture your experience. Maybe you'll write, I felt calm today, or I noticed a little resistance, but I kept going. This gentle reflection helps you become more aware of your inner world and the shifts taking place. Remember, this is not about perfection. You don't have to feel amazing every single time. What matters is that you show up for yourself with kindness and consistency. Even on days when you feel low or disconnected, taking that 1 minute to speak lovingly to yourself is an act of self-care. It tells your mind and body, I am here for you. This simple ritual can become a source of strength, something you look forward to each day. Over time, you'll notice how this small practice begins to ripple out into other areas of your life. You may find yourself thinking more positively without even trying, responding to challenges with greater ease, or attracting opportunities that once felt out of reach. This is the power of a daily 1-minute ritual. It's a gentle reminder that you are always in control of your thoughts, and through those thoughts, you create the life you desire. Trust in this practice, and know that each loving word you speak is guiding you toward a brighter, more abundant future. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas that come and go. They have a deep and lasting impact on how you feel, both emotionally and physically. When you think loving, positive thoughts, your body responds with relaxation, ease, and even healing. But when you hold on to fear, anger, or sadness, your body feels that too. It tightens, it tenses, and over time, it can begin to reflect that inner stress. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the words you speak to yourself. Your body is always listening, responding to every thought and feeling you create. When you begin to fill your mind with affirmations of love, health, and peace, you're sending a message to every cell in your body that it is safe, supported, and thriving. Imagine telling yourself each day, my body thrives when I think loving thoughts. These words are more than just comforting. They are instructions to your mind and body to work together in harmony. You may start to notice that you feel lighter, that aches and pains begin to ease, or that you have more energy throughout the day. This is not magic. It's the natural response of your body to a kinder, more supportive mental environment. Think of your mind and body as partners in creating your well-being. When you nourish your mind with positive thoughts, your body responds by moving toward balance and health. Even your emotions become more stable and peaceful when your inner dialogue is gentle and loving. It's all connected: your thoughts, your feelings, and your physical state. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or negative emotions. Life will always have its ups and downs. But when you build a foundation of positive thinking, you give yourself a powerful tool to navigate those moments with grace. Instead of being overwhelmed by stress or fear, you'll find it easier to return to a place of calm and confidence. A simple practice like placing your hand on your heart and repeating, "I am safe, I am healthy, I am loved," can bring immediate comfort and alignment. Over time, this connection between your mind and body becomes stronger, and you'll find that you naturally begin to choose thoughts that uplift and heal. You are not separate from the energy you create within. Every loving thought is a gift you give to yourself, a step toward greater emotional balance, physical health, and overall well-being. Trust in this beautiful connection and know that by thinking loving thoughts, you are nurturing every part of your being. It's easy to become impatient when we desire something deeply. We often want things to happen right away, and when they don't, we begin to doubt or worry. But life has its own perfect timing, and the universe is always working behind the scenes to bring you exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. Trusting this process is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself. When you plant a seed in the ground, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust that in time it will sprout and bloom. The same is true for your desires and intentions. Once you've spoken your affirmations and set your focus on what you want, your job is to relax, stay open, and allow things to unfold naturally. Worrying about when or how something will happen only creates resistance. It's like blocking the flow of a river with stones of doubt. Instead, remind yourself each day, "I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me now." These words bring peace to your heart and signal to the universe that you are ready to receive without fear or impatience. Enjoy the journey, knowing that each moment is part of the unfolding. Often, beautiful surprises come when we least expect them, not because we forced them, but because we allowed space for them to arrive. Keep your focus on feeling good in the present, appreciating what you already have, and believing that more is coming. Gratitude is a powerful ally in this process. When you appreciate the blessings in your life right now, no matter how small, you attract even more to be grateful for. The universe responds to a thankful heart by delivering greater abundance. So each day, take a moment to notice the good around you, a kind word, a sunny day, a moment of peace. These small joys are reminders that life is always supporting you. Trust that your desires are being fulfilled in ways that are for your highest good. Even delays or detours are often blessings in disguise, guiding you to something even better than you imagined. Release the need to control every detail and instead rest in the knowing that all is well. You are co-creating with a universe that loves you and wants you to thrive. By trusting the timing and staying in a state of openness and gratitude, you allow miracles to flow into your life with ease and grace. You have come so far, and I want you to take a moment to truly honor yourself for being here, for choosing to speak words of love and empowerment into your life. Every small step you take, every gentle thought you choose, is creating a foundation for lasting change. You don't need to have everything figured out. All you need is the willingness to keep showing up for yourself with kindness and patience. Life is always responding to your energy, and with each loving affirmation, you are shaping a brighter, more abundant future. Trust in your journey, even if you can't yet see all the results. Know that the seeds you've planted with your words and thoughts are growing beautifully beneath the surface. Keep nurturing them with belief, gratitude, and self-love. Remember, you are worthy of every good thing life has to offer. You are deserving of joy, peace, abundance, and love. Not because you have to earn it, but because it is your natural state. So as we come to this moment together, I invite you to carry this truth with you every day. Whenever you feel doubt or fear creeping in, return to the simple power of your words. Speak gently to yourself. Remind yourself of who you are and the limitless possibilities that surround you. Let's end with one final affirmation for you to hold in your heart. Life loves me, and I love life. All is well in my world. Repeat it softly, feel its warmth, and know that you are supported by a loving universe. Each day is a new opportunity to create, to grow, and to welcome the beautiful blessings that are already making their way to you. You are powerful, you are loved, and everything you desire is within reach.